So, dearly beloveds, let's get into this video because it seems that more information is coming out in relation to this alleged affair that took place between William and another individual. Hey guys, it's Murad. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with daily and consistent content, guys. If they want to be making all these rumors on Meghan and, Meghan Markle and Harry and make up such absolute nonsense, I'm sure they'll be seething at these rumors that have been going on since 2019. Daily and consistent, guys. Daily and consistent content injected. Consistent and persistent, baby. I'm just coming up with these phrases and they're just coming out here and there. But let's get into this video and let's actually talk about this. Hold on, is this? Yeah, so let's get into this and let's have a conversation about what the hell is going on. First and foremost, I do want to address, several people who before were making all of these lies on Meghan Markle and dedicate their channels to do so. And, I was one of the few people that actually, helped raise awareness for the hate of Meghan Markle because I just find it to be so unnecessary. And of course, so many of their fans or whatever were having an absolute jolly good time, let's just say, having a good old chin wag, with a nice cup of tea and some, rich tea biscuits, which I hate. I love digestives. In the comment box below, running their mouths about, oh, Murad, surely you must be a hypocrite because you're saying that they have Meghan Markle hate channels, but all you do is speak about pop culture or you speak about the Kardashians and whatever's going on. Surely it's the same thing. And guys, you have to just let them say what they want to say and just move on, because you will never actually... How can you fight with somebody that has no common sense? You can't. You just leave it. It doesn't bother me because there's no sense in that. Someone like Meghan Markle has been getting hate for the last 4 years in this country. Anybody else that supports her, we're not going to be given this, sense of greatness from people. Like, it's just not going to happen, because if it's not happening for her, it won't happen for anybody else that supports Meghan Markle, and we know that. Because the fact that you're comparing a biracial girl, a woman of color who's come into this family and of course has faced such rife forms of racism that are active and passive, yet you've somehow... and you are making lies about them that they weren't actually pregnant, they were using this, they were doing that, lies that actually nobody speak, like, this isn't nowhere to be seen. It's a full-on blasted lie, and you're comparing that to somebody calling out the Kardashians for such institutionalized racism and how they use POC, smaller companies, how they darken their skin continuously, and how they use particular men or women in such an awful way, or they try to copy certain body features. It's a bigger conversation than just, hate channel. What are you talking about? Defending somebody like Meghan Markle because of the racism that she goes through, and you're comparing that to me speaking on... It's just insane. You can't even speak on this topic because the majority of you guys are white and you don't experience racism, so you can't speak on it. You can't speak on a matter that you don't experience. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, but your opinion is not going to hold any weight because you're speaking about stuff that you most likely don't know or don't like. It's such a rich form of gaslighting. The fact that anybody is comparing these hate channels of Meghan Markle to the content that I put out, which has got far more to do with the Kardashian girls, whether it be, with Love Island, or whether we're talking about missing people, whether we're talking about, such social issues that are going on in this world, unfortunately, such as Palestine is one example. So that the comparison is not there. It's never going to be there. And their attempt to do so is absolutely hilarious, but it's what they like to do. It's just gaslighting. That is all they do. We as people of color, specifically if you're watching this as a person of color, we know about passive racism. That's institutionalized. It's not really in your face, but it's there and you feel it, you know what's going on, and they know that they're doing it, but they gaslight you to think that everything's fine and you're overreacting. Like, we live through this practically on every other daily basis, especially those who work in offices. Thank the Lord I don't. They live through this in so many ways, like every day discussing, how your hair looks like this, that, making jokes, comparing you to this and stuff like that, and nudges and the way microaggressions, rich in microaggression. This is what the UK is built on. The UK practically colonized into so much stuff, and you suddenly think that after the empire ended, everything's okay. No. And this is one example. Like, I'm tired of the monarchy. I think it's absolutely tiring. But people, the reach from these people, the audacity from these people, who've even spoken about Arabs, these commentators and whatever, with these hate channels of Meghan Markle, like the reach that they're trying to do, your comparisons don't work because they don't make any sense. Making up lies of somebody, and specifically one person, for every single video of yours, for the majority of years, is insane. You are not well. It's very bizarre. Extremely bizarre. An addiction. Meghan Markle really is that girl. For one person, you dedicate your life for one person. Are you alright? And you're actually making up lies. Whereas I report on situations, and majority of them are actually true related situations and about a lot of social issues. But these things aren't chosen to be seen because there's a narrative going on here to aid and abet the abuse of Meghan Markle. It happens continuously. And the people around Meghan Markle in the royal family are also the ones that aid and abet it, as well as the firm. But these people are never, being held accountable. Instead, let's make Meghan Markle hate channels, and every single video has to be about her and her life. And apparently you wanted to be finding up addresses of where this person lives so you can track this person down. Like, you are not well. You need help. These people need help, guys. It's very scary. Anyways, I wanted to get that out on this first part of this video. This is going to be a long royal video, guys, because unlike many people, I don't need to sit here speaking about the royal bullies every single video, every single day of my life, because we've seen it and it's boring. The Queen, before we get into this, the Queen Elizabeth, of course, has been diagnosed with COVID. So a lot of people are now worried that perhaps she will pass also like her husband Philip, because he also had COVID as well. And we will just see, when you are at that tender age, potentially things could, take place. And, it is quite worrying. So we'll just see, and, what happens. But unfortunately, she doesn't pass away. Nobody wants that, to be honest with you. But yeah, COVID, guys. It's serious. People are still getting it. They're ending all restrictions. I just feel like just be careful and be safe. Anyways, news has been emerging when it comes to the William and Kate, alleged affair. But of course, that isn't going to be talked about by anybody, especially these Meghan Markle hate channels. They're going to be sitting there talking about, what address she lives in and where she is, so we can track her down, and that she's never really had babies, that she's the one manipulating the firm, even though she's sitting there talking about how she wants to take her own life because nobody wanted to help her and her mental health was dire. But anything she says, they're not really listening to. It's one ear out of the other. They don't care, because their narrative of helping Meghan Markle, it doesn't bring them any coin. Hating on somebody, it's better. Now, if you hate on people who hate on people, that's different. You can hate on somebody who's been a bully. You can hate on somebody who's been racist, who's been taking advantage of POC, businesses, or anybody businesses. You can hate on somebody who has hated in a plethora of ways and benefited from it. That's not an issue. Hating on somebody who's an innocent person, who's done nothing to anybody, you are a bully. There's such stark comparisons, and that when people don't address it and ignore it and come with a narrative, the gaslighting is insane. I graduated in this neuroscience stuff, guys. You're not going to be able to gaslight me. I'm immune to this BS. Anyways, let's get into this. I wanted to rant and get that out of the way. We've got a lot to cover, guys. Anyways, journalist says details of Prince William's alleged affair came from none other than the royal friends. Whew, let's get into this, guys. The Daily Beast, Tom Sykes, shared how... Let me just take a sip, because really and truly... 1 a.m. Come and see nonsense. I'm doing this video. Tom Sykes shared how he's gotten some of his biggest ever royal scoops. In doing so, he also may have connected the dots between some subjects. Not only did he touch on getting word of Prince William's alleged affair in 2019, he also noted how William and Harry were once bonded in reaction to their dad's distaste for their emotional behaviour. The web of drama around the royal family is connected by many threads. This may yet be another one of them. One Daily Beast writer shared some information about his network of royal sources. In doing so, he made a fascinating revelation about one big story that royal circles have tried to keep pretty quiet. That story involves an alleged affair. It was at a dinner party attended by one of my top sources, the daughter of an earl, that I first heard the shocking rumours that Prince William was having an affair with one of his neighbours, and it was over a family lunch that I was told that William and Harry really don't get on with their dad, and he finds their habit of publicly emoting embarrassing and undignified. Both stories were denied by the palace, of course. The allegation that Prince William had an affair happened in a blink, and you were likely to miss it due to the general hysteria around the Sussexes. The alleged affair was interesting to those who did know the story on multiple fronts. For one, it drew in parallels between William and Charles and brought up a lot of scandalous royal history. It also put the tiniest dent in the illusion of the perfection that has been built around William and Kate. The affair was also interesting because of William and Kate's relationship with the Turnip Toffs. They are allegedly some of the couple's closest friends, yet there's also been a standoffish with Kate reported. Following the alleged affairs, there were rumblings that Kate was trying to phase Rose out of the circle. Those attempts, if they were made, were very unsuccessful. The food also came up in relation to Kate's Tatler feature, gone wrong in its July-August issue. Rose was mentioned in the original article, though mentions of her seem to have since been removed. Some argue that there are also some who argue, that the alleged affair was a catalyst for the arguments between them. There's nothing official that confirms any of it though, but there are signs that this is a serious possibility. It's long been noted that around the time whispers of this affair came to be, media attacks on Meghan significantly increased. No one can confirm the connection for sure, of course, but if William did decide to turn on Meghan, could it have been in retaliation for Harry's feelings about his affair? Who knows, guys? But of course, now we're getting into gossip territories, and this, may not be true, but oh my god, hold us to the fire with your pitchfork mentality about something about Kate that may not be true, when you guys have been running these lies about Meghan, and the lies on these YouTube channels, the lies on these publications by the firm, the lies, guys. But this alleged affair, I believe it. I think it could be true. Whether it's true or not is a different question at hand, but this person who obviously came with this story, this particular article is showing that he actually got this story about the affair from royal friends. So the call is from inside the house. The call is from inside the house. The call is from inside the house. Inside the house, guys. That's where the call is coming from, allegedly. It's interesting. But you know what? Let's talk more about Kate and Middleton and William, because we've got a lot of time today. Well, I have a lot of time today somehow. But let's get into this. Lord have mercy. A deportation of people. The Home Office deportation of Jamaicans from the UK back to Jamaica. A deportation has been delayed because they would like for William and Kate to visit Jamaica first. Are you actually mad, or are you actually mad? Which one is it? New Home Office deportation flight to Jamaica delayed until after William and Kate visit next month, because they've got, a royal tour to be doing, and it's okay for Kate and William to prance around Jamaica and do some kind of, press tour that everything is okay. It's not genuine, guys. We can all see that it's not genuine. And then after that, and they come back, then we're going to deport people who were in the UK, but because of the Windrush, I would imagine, and many other reasons of disgusting racism from the Home Office, they're being dragged to the Caribbean. They may not even have their parents there, they may not have family there, they don't have a job there, and whatever. But let's wait. Let's put Kate and William go to Jamaica, do the little tour, run around, and then come back once they've had their fun, got their press conference, and they look like a great couple. Then let's shove the Jamaicans over there via Home Office, guys. Are we really surprised? I don't know why so many people look up to this monarchy. I'm so over it. It's tired. It's boring. You take money from taxpayers and you build these rich, lavish houses that are probably going to be empty anyways. And then you have homeless people all over the damn streets in London that are sitting there cold in these bitter storms, bitter winds, trying to survive, with little cups, begging for some kind of coin or money or anything to live. But no, our taxpayer money goes to the monarchy, the royals, and it's done absolutely nothing for us. But apparently somebody decided that these people are superior and are better than everybody else and have the money, and therefore they deserve everything, and they deserve to bleed money. They deserve to flipping wear diamonds and mines on their freaking crowns that they've stolen from places in Africa or places in India or any other places in Asia or the Middle East or whatever. But they're allowed to wear it because they can. It's all a bunch of BS. The royal family is a mirage. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. And those that are so lured by the royal family, they are lost, confused, and are delusional. Because what do you like about somebody? What is the difference between Queen Elizabeth, to be honest with you, I don't know why I say Queen, Liz at this point, and your nan? What is the difference between Liz and your nan? There's no difference. They're both elderly women who've lived a long life. That is it. No one Neither of them are better than the other person, but we've decided that they are, and they take so much money to build these unnecessary houses, whilst there are people in the UK suffering with poverty, whether it be the homeless children, whether it be the children who go to school that can't, have a school meal, they have to pay for it now or whatever, and sometimes parents can't afford that. And then you got those who are struggling on benefits as well. I'm not mad at people who take advantage of benefits, because the amount of politicians that we have in this damn country that have taken advantage of COVID, of the lockdowns, or in general with their salaries, asking for more money, teething people from their damn pockets. But you're now going to be screaming at Larry, who's taking a little bit more money on benefits because he's trying to, get past another week or something. But we must not be angry at him. We can't be angry at the politicians who've been teething money from everybody, not even in the dark, child. Not even in the dark, but in broad daylight. This is what they be doing. An absolute travesty, guys. It's all a mirage. I despise the monarchy. I think it's boring. I don't know why everybody cares about it. Like, I honestly don't know why people care. Apparently now Charles is going to be the next king, and Camilla is set to be the new queen. Camilla, you will never be that girl. You will never be that girl, Camilla. You will never be that girl. It's unfortunate. I know you wish to be, but it will never take place. You can really wish and desire yourself to be Princess Diana 2.0. But you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it. Whether you wish or not, it's never going to run. The people of this country are never going to be behind you. And we damn well know when this man Charles is not going to be on the throne. If you think anything is scandalous now, let's just wait and see what takes place. In all honesty, let's just wait and see what takes place. Harry and Meghan got out. They got out. After that interview with Oprah, they left. And I don't blame them, guys. I really don't blame them. And then we're dealing with damn Andrew, who is settling cases with Virginia, paying 12 million or above allegedly, because he allegedly did everything. You ain't paying nobody 12 to 15 million. You ain't doing that. You'd fight it in court because your court fees would be less than settling for 12 to 15 million. Guys, come on, please. Let's talk some common sense here now, because none of this is making sense. Or is it actually making sense? And Andrew himself, but no, let's talk about Meghan Markle 25 times a day in these articles or in these YouTube videos that you've literally dedicated your entire life to speak about her every single minute, literally wanting to try track her down and creating such disgusting rumors about her not being pregnant or whatever, or that she's doing this, that. And then you have the audacity to say that I'm trying to do the same thing. When I'm out here talking about social issues or people that have gone missing, or, calling and making the Kardashian girls being accountable for their issues, or just reviewing scripted programs or reality TV shows. Clearly a compilation, a plethora, a range of topics, but somehow we're the same. We're not age mates. Please. We're not age mates. I don't know you. Do I know you? I don't know you. We're not age mates. We're not age mates. We're really not. The gaslighting, or when it comes to racism, is insane in this country. Do you understand? It's insane in this country. Insane. Ludicrous and ridiculous. It's never going to be in your face, baby. They're going to make it institutional and make it behind your face. And genuinely speaking, it is absolutely pathetic, guys. Absolutely pathetic. Time today. There's no watch on my hands. But I know that I had time today, and there's still no watch on my damn hand. I really had time today to discuss really all of this stuff, and I really wanted to talk about. I haven't spoken about the royals in a while, guys, on this channel. Recently about Andrew stuff, yes, but I haven't really spoken about updates here and there on Elizabeth or etc. etc. I just wanted to give it a break for a minute or two, because sheesh, there is also so much going on, and it's just a lot. Daily and consistent, guys. Always and ever. Always and ever. Click that button and subscribe, guys. Daily and consistent content. Consistent and persistent, baby. Inject it. So let me know your thoughts are. Comment down below on several of these topics. I don't know why I wanted to just make a long compilation and really just rant and let my chest out. and breathe. I wanted to just get this out. This is just really therapeutic for me, and just to let you guys know that I'm just tired of people. I'm so tired of people, guys. I'm so tired of people who like to gaslight, don't hold the obvious as accountable because they don't want to. They don't gain anything from it, so they don't want to do it. Not me, baby. It don't work like that over here. Do you understand? It don't work like that over here. Don't mess with the Morali gang. Do you understand? Don't mess with the marauders. Don't mess with the marauders. Don't mess with the Morali gang. Period. You just don't. Don't get it twisted. Untwist yourself immediately. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this long ass video. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. Maybe I put it up now. It's literally 1 a.m. in the morning. Maybe I put it up now. I don't know. I'm hungry, so I'm probably going to order some food as well. I don't know what I'm going to order. Ukraine and Russia, don't involve me. I don't know what the hell's going on with these two, but me, I'm not involved. Do not involve me, please. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.